Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heeding the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another tick-tock. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heeding the line, coming in hot with her fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heeding the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
breaking down cases, wonder what the case is. 2025, got the game in the mazes. Thinking of a time when we all got blazed and we didn't even think about the game being racist. True crime, every day I don't face it, but Kiki 25, baby in the basement. Case after case, you just gotta keep chasing. Taking over the world, she gon' be the one they name it. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Every time she think about it, she be going crazy. Everything she ever dreamed about was always hazy. Taking time to go around the world and never faze me.
Hello. Half of you guys are on the vertical and half are on the horizontal. Just letting you guys know. How are you doing today, my people? Hello, DJ. Hello, Daisy Duke coming in. Thank you for modding. Thank you for being a member, DJ. Hello, Kathy Gordon. Thank you for coming in. Modding also. Let's go down. Let's go down. Hello, Memo. Thank you for being a member, honey. Thank you, TJ, for being a mod. Let's go down through here. Grace Paris, hello. Let's see. I'm going to say hello to everybody. Rusty Pipes, howdy. How you doing? Howdy, y'all. Lisa King, hello. Christy Smith, hello, honey. Hello, Rhonda D. Winter. Good to see you. Hello, Teresa Stott. Thank you for being a member. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you, Rhonda, for modding. TJ. Let's see here. Let's go down, 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 down. Let's go down. Kids are a little rowdy, so you may hear them today. Not sure. I may have to mute. Let's see here. Hello, Lolly. How are you doing, honey? Listen, filling out paperwork. Good deal. Let's see here. Hey, Maui, come on in. Okay, I think we're all caught up. And hello to everyone in the bushes. If you are in the bushes, please hit that like button anyways, or the down button, whichever you prefer. All right, guys, got lots of stuff going on today. Lots of stuff running through my brain. We are going to start, guess a lot over there. Grace says, hey, me and you, come on in, honey. Yeah, there's a lot over on the phone one, and that's fine, whichever they prefer. But let's run through the Fair Use Act, guys, because we're going to be pulling up some things today. Fair Use Act disclaimer. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. We use this for commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, and teaching, and or scholarship. And everything in this channel is speculations and in my opinion. And also, let's use this disclaimer to cover us. Please do not contact anyone or their jobs or anything mentioned today in this live. This channel is speculations, discussions, and opinions only, not facts, right? So everything is speculation. Let me see if someone else has came in. No, you guys are talking. Okay, wherever y'all want to be, you can be on vertical or horizontal. You're fine, Rhonda. She says, sorry, dropped my remote. You are fine. Hang on just a second, guys, and we'll get started. Hang on. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's get started. Don't even know where to start, honestly. Let's talk about first. Let's talk about this new bull, in my opinion, that's been put out by SF, okay? I guess he wasn't getting any attention and Mob Crew was stealing his attention. So he had to hop out there and get something out there, right? Right. So this is from a site on TikTok. Her name's Cricket. Hey, wild child, come on in, honey. That's fine. TJ says he's such a woman. You're funny, TJ. Okay, right here. Supposedly, this is a search report. Okay, in my opinion, common sense will teach me, okay, not you guys, but me, that if somebody found something, it would be turned into law enforcement, right? Right? And Seth would know for sure because he's the father, in my opinion, right? I'm sorry, but I think that my kids could make a better report by using their computers. You know, the little ones that you do during school when you have a book report. Yeah, I don't understand. Menu, no problem. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys for being here and helping out. I really appreciate you. Daisy Duke says it's snowing there. We're supposed to get some snow also. But anyways, here's a table of contents. Y'all probably seen this 100 times by now. But let's look. Guys, I don't know what it's insinuating. I have not been able to go over and read it. Really don't care to. Because in my opinion, I don't believe it. That's my opinion, right? Kathy says it's not showing on her end. It may be because you're on the phone when I'm not sure, Kathy. Let's see here. Here's another page. Y'all have seen all this. Y'all have seen all this. But if y'all remember, the Manser Creek was where Crabtree was searching that one time. And they said, oh, I see something in the water. But he states plainly that law enforcement went over that and told him no, it was nothing, right? Allegedly, in our opinion, that it was nothing. So what are they trying to do? In my opinion, it's distractions. Mob Crew came out and done his thing with his people that he used. They got jealous because people were getting attention, either jealousy or nervousness, right? In my opinion. Right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like Rhonda says, distraction. Okay. Hey, Stephanie Williams, thank you for coming in, honey. Thank you, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you like my channel. And if you want to become a member and can afford to, then just become a member. And we will be doing some member lives. Hang on just a second, guys. I told y'all you would hear some noise today. That was my broom falling. Hello, Memo. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I've already said hello. See, I get distracted and I get off course. Okay. Anyways. Okay. You know how we've heard, let's talk about this for a while. We have heard of allegedly CP. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, guys, maybe I can get back to you. Sorry. Okay. You know how we've talked about with this case that if there is, and I'm saying if, an alleged, right, there is conflict of interest. Where would it be? Where would the conflict of interest come from? Well, in someone's own words, I'm going to play that. Okay. And I found some other things too. But in others' words, we're going to play this. Okay. Hang on just a second. Let's see here. Okay. Right here, we're going to pull the end of Lolly's video up. If my computer will work correctly. I want y'all to hear this. And let's think about this. Okay? Let's think what it really is talking about. Because I've never really sat down and thought about this. And this is Lolly Beautiful Broken. Lolly Beautifully Broken. Can't even talk today. This is a hot mess, ain't it? Try to pull this up, and I want you to listen to the end of this. Thank you, TJ, for dropping that link. Okay. Listen to his own wording, and it's at the end here. I'm going to hang on because we've already played Lily's video. But this little portion right here, and I'm going to make a video also. I want to make sure I'm at the right part. Okay, right here. I want to know what this means also, but listen closely. Bobby's name has been brought up several times, in my opinion.
We'll see for how long.
Yeah.
We will see. I promise you, if Buzz hold us, Seth opens his fucking mouth. I promise you.
Okay, right there. If y'all heard him correctly. If Bobby, hello, Mama Bear, tells Seth anything he told us. So what did Bobby tell CP that he's wondering if Seth has also been told? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Let's play it one more time. Listen closely. This makes my mind think. Right? If Bobby told Seth, and then the threat comes.
How long?
Yeah.
We will see. I promise you, if Bobby told Seth anything of what he's told us, Seth opens his fucking mouth. I promise you, it will never open again.
So, thank you to Lolly for that video. But let's play one more time. If he's told Seth anything that he's told us.
Yeah.
We will see. I promise you, if Bobby told Seth anything of what he's told us, Seth opens his fucking mouth. I promise you, it will never open again.
Okay. So, what did Bobby tell CP? Because that's his own words, right? Right there is his own words. In my opinion, when it involves three parents, then Seth should know everything that the other parents know also, right? And like Lolly states, none of them have been cleared. So why are we allegedly, I'm saying alleged, telling one parent but not the other? But if Seth says anything out in the public that this guy allegedly told CP, hey, Sandy, right? Then what is it? Right? What is it? Okay. There you have him mention them right there. Okay. He mentions Bobby right there in that one. Okay. Now listen to this. And I want to be able to fast forward at the correct place because this screen jumps around. I had it all fixed where I needed it, but then it jumps up. So we're going to have to rewind this. Let me bring it up on the stage. I want you to see this. Hang on just a second. Oh, Kiki, you got a floating heart and flowers on the vertical. Thank you, TJ. Thank you. Thank you. I was paused, Grace. I'm sorry I had an issue to deal with, of course, as always. But this is Web Sleuth. Thank you, whoever gave me the hearts and the flowers. I can't see it over there. I'll see it later and I will do a thank you for that. I'm so sorry. I apologize that I can't see it. But that's amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's see. You're welcome. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Let's go through the chat real quick. They're saying Bobby who? Okay. Hello, Charlene. If I missed you too, honey, I'm sorry. Hello. Let's see. Daniel, I have no clue why is that there. Okay, Stephanie did. I'm reading down through here. Who mentioned Bobby who? Let's go up. Okay, there is a Bobby that works for TBI, allegedly, named Bobby Carter. All right. And then there's an officer that works for Sumner County. No, not Bobby Carter. Bobby, what is the last name? Oh my gosh, y'all got me dropped. There's a Carter that works for LE. And there's Bobby. Yeah, Brandon Carter works for LE. Thank you. My mind went blank. And then there's there's another person that works for Sumner. I'm drawing a blank right now. Yeah, there is Bobby the neighbor. Bobby Simmons. Thank you, Lolly. Yes, that works for TBI. Which Bobby he's talking about, I don't know, but it does sound like he's talking about law enforcement in the way he's saying things. Okay. So let me find where we need to be. Sorry, guys. It jumped around on me. And it was after CP came up on panel on Web Sleuths. Let me turn on some music because that's the way we roll. Hello, Hook Floats. Sorry, I'm discombobulated today. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's go down through here. Let's go down through here and get us some music on. I swear it's taken me 10 years to do anything today. Is that too loud? I'm going to turn it down just a little. Okay. We're going to listen to this because there's several things. Yeah. Grace. Yep. Let's see here. Let me play this. Let's find it.
To help, and then no information is provided, then people, because of social media, and social media is here to stay, unfortunately. This never used to be a problem. Never. Until social media. And it's terrible. I will be the first one to admit it's terrible. And you don't own a funeral home. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, everybody stop with that bullshit. All right?
Here, let me add this to the thing. We don't own a private plane. We don't own 78 pieces of property.
Mm-hmm.
We don't own a private yacht. What else do you guys want to come up saying that we own? Like we're millionaires or something. Like we've got this money growing off trees, which, by the way, it'd be great if we did, because I guarantee we wouldn't need anybody's help because he'd have been home by now.
Right. No, I understand. No, I completely understand. Okay. But understand, when the public is asked to help with social media, this is what social media does. And it can be your
worst nightmare
or your best friend.
Yes.
And let us help it. And I can give you examples. I can have you talk to people that have said, yes, the people at Web Sleuths, they've helped us. They've been great. Okay.
Yes.
But hey guys, I understand why Chris is angry, because it's coming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Horrible crap about him. Okay. And his family. I get the anger. So we're going to help you. The first thing I'm going to do,
calmly, very respectfully,
We would just really love to redirect.
posters, talk to whomever, strangers. They're not calling y'all to tell you.
Chris, this is what I have to tell when I talk to law enforcement. And it's difficult to accept, and I still have trouble with it too. This is the way it is. I'm not saying it's
Hang on.
Very
Right here, guys. Hang on.
supportive of him trying to do these things. I have told him on Sunday, I supported him then, I would support him now. But I will not stand by and watch somebody be straight up disrespectful and accuse people and say things that have absolutely no bearing. Absolutely nothing.
okay. Well, again, I just, if I could just
Yeah,
step in.
I mean, Chris, I would love for us.
Yes, Sandy, on this, he did say that, you know, if he had the money that everybody is saying that they had, then he wouldn't need nobody's help, that Sebastian would be home by now. Right? I want you to listen closely. I'm trying to get to the part where he mentions the officers again. Okay? Just trying to prove a point. And then there's another situation. Gotcha, Grace. Okay. But there's another part where he says, let's sit down and let's have a talk with Bobby and Carter. Okay? Whether they know each other, we don't know. It's just weird how he kind of insinuates towards that, hey, you know, like I'm going to tell on you or I'm going to scare you with something. I don't know. It's very strange to me, right? Another part here that I found interesting, they're talking about the outfit that Sebastian had on when he went to bed and when he went missing after the Texas Roadhouse. Okay? And what I've found, and I'm making a video, okay? What I found interesting was CP says it was 70s style Adidas pants with the white stripe down the side. But he also says, now get this, he says, and I'm going to find it and play it, I swear, if it takes me all day. He says a long sleeve shirt. He does not mention the color black until after Chloe, the PI, says, oh, a black long sleeve shirt. Okay? I want you all to hear this, but I need to find these areas where we're talking about it, and it's driving me insane because I've listened to this about 100 times, and I've got to find it. Right? So let's try to find it. So if y'all could go sub up to Web Sleuth, seems to be a very good channel.
Has gone missing, and they're wondering if whatever happened between you and your wife, does it have something to do with Sebastian going missing? I swear to you, it's not to be nosy. It's not to be rude. It's just trying to figure out what happened to Sebastian. And
Okay, so let me make this even crystal clear for you.
okay,
And everybody out there that's got all these negativity, disgusting comments and questions that y'all think you know anything about, when honestly, you don't know a damn thing. And that's the problem. You assume, you speculate, all this crap. You have no idea what me, my family, my wife, everybody involved is going through, to include Seth, his mom, and everybody else.
okay,
Because it's the vile, disgusting crap that comes out of people's mouth. Yes, I'm a very pissed off stepfather to this whole situation.
okay. And I understand, and I hear what you're saying. But again,
So let me help y'all with something. 'Cause
Okay.
Y'all said some shit that's really, y'all have no, it's really none of your damn business. But since you brought it up, I'm clearing.
okay.
My parents didn't go to Alaska 2 days after he went missing.
I don't think
Why my
anybody said
parents
that.
went to Alaska?
So he
Because my
gets
stepfather went for
so
work.
bothered.
Nobody said
about
they went
the
2 days after.
rumor that his parents went to Alaska after Sebastian went missing. You hear that? Hey, Holly. Yeah, pony up the money, Sandy says. I agree. But do you hear that? He mentions 2 days. And she says nobody said 2 days. Right? So let's play this. Let's continue till we find what we need to hear.
He went missing.
Oh no,
they
it's
said.
out there. Trust me, because I have.
Okay,
terabytes.
I cannot say that.
Nobody
I didn't say
said that
you.
here. Okay.
I said people.
Okay.
Now I have terabytes of videos of Seth on here saying some foul stuff. I've got videos of everybody and their comments out here.
But
Trust me, what I'm bringing to you is not that I'm just pulling stuff out of the air.
I understand. No. And Chris, I'm glad you cleared that up. That's a
So,
good.
and by the way, they didn't go for a month.
Okay.
They went for 2 weeks. My stepdad went on business. My mom went with him. But it's really nobody's business.
Well, but Chris, let me, and please understand. I swear to God, I'm coming from a place of understanding because I've been doing this for years. Okay. Here's the thing. When you ask the public for help, they're going to look at everything and try and figure out what happened to.
Now, if you guys hear a cat in the background, it's not my cat. Okay, it's hers. But I saw Holly's comment. She said that CP said the other night on the panel, I guess, the other night, that she got it saved. Okay, that he said we went to Alaska. I'd like to hear that, Holly, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. But let's continue playing because I want to bring out some things in this. Okay? I want to bring some things out. And I want to bring some things out, too, that maybe Seth can think about.
Sebastian. And let me tell, from an outsider looking in, it's okay, his parents left town shortly after. Was there a reason? Did they take Sebastian with him? It is speculation that I am sorry it's hurtful to you, and I understand it. And that's why it's important that you clear it up. Just clear it up. Nobody's trying to be hurtful or mean. I promise you, we've all been asked to help find Sebastian. And this is what we do. We try and think outside the box. We try and ask questions and think.
But
It is
your
not
problem with
meant.
thinking outside of the box does nothing but cause speculation. And it causes people to call in tips that don't mean anything, that you're taking sources away from the investigation because Joe Schmo down the street thinks that my family owns a cemetery. We own a funeral home. Like, where in the hell do you get up with this stuff? And not you. I'm saying the public.
And so that, Chris, that's why it is great that you're here, because we want to clear this up and help you.
So, he doesn't want us to speculate, right? Doesn't want us to speculate, but doesn't want us talking about Sebastian either, in my opinion, allegedly. Because when we do, like Mob Crew is helping, then what happens?
Get it out. And I'm going to tell you something, Chris. When it comes to the general public, they're always going to be calling in crazy tips and doing crappy things. And all we can do is say, that's not us. We are not doing that. But
It doesn't
And
matter,
I
though.
did want to clear
That
it
does
up.
not matter.
I
Doesn't
did want
matter
to clear it
one
up,
iota.
Chris.
Chris?
I did reach out to you on March 17th, publicly and privately. You responded to me publicly. You asked me to ask my question publicly. I did. You didn't respond. I reached out to you privately again. So I have reached out to you.
Where in the public? Where?
I reached out to you on Facebook. I reached out to you on Facebook Messenger privately. You've never read my message.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of the bullshit that I
Okay, so I gotta stop for a second, right? There goes those crickets. I've gotta stop for a second. And I'm gonna continue playing, but I'm gonna download something that was sent, and we're gonna listen to a clip from the other night, right?
get in Facebook.
No, that's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
not-
I just want to make
Yeah.
it clear that
Can I explain to you?
yeah.
You send me messages along with thousands of other people.
I understand that. And that's why I took it public. And you did respond to me and asked me to ask my question publicly because you wanted whatever answer you were going to give to be public to clear it up.
What was the question that you asked me? Since I neglected your question.
And that's not
was
what
your
I'm
question?
saying. That's not what I'm saying. I want to make it clear that I haven't not tried to reach out to you.
Chris, I know you're mad. God, I can feel it, I can hear it, and I understand it. But believe me when I tell you this. Please, if you can dial it back a bit and get us some of these answers and let us help to clear up this bull so it doesn't interfere anymore. And like I said, you're always going to have crazy people interfere, coming up with rumors, and it's so maddening and frustrating. And it pisses me off more than anything. And anybody that knows me knows
It
that.
pisses you off? You're not in our shoes.
I know.
You haven't been in our shoes.
Okay, you don't know that,
Okay.
but I haven't been in your shoes and missing
Okay,
a child.
guys,
No.
hang on.
But believe me, I can understand
Let's
what you're going
pause
through
this
and let
just
what
a
I'm.
second. I'm trying to download something. Okay, so we're getting to the part, I think, where things stand out to me a little bit. I want to hear about the shirt. I want y'all to listen closely about the shirt, where he plainly states long sleeve shirt. Okay, and whether that was a mix up or what, we don't know. Could be. I thought it was interesting, and then Chloe brought in the fact that it was a black long sleeve shirt. Okay, so let's continue playing.
I'm saying is we can help you, Chris. We can help you. All right. Anybody here in this chat that asked about a cemetery, it's because somebody else brought it up. Just tell us.
Exactly. And my question comes back to what people come up with this crazy crap.
That's a $1 million question. I don't know.
Yeah, online.
Let's clear it up. Let's clear it up for you. Let us help.
You're saying online? Is that what you're saying?
No,
That's-
I'm sorry. I said that. There's a lot
That's
of
Stacy. Yeah.
crazy people online. And just to let you know, I understand you get a lot of messages. I reached out to you when Sebastian first went missing too to see if we could help in any way. So
Yeah, but Chris, I understand your anger, but I'm telling you, please let us help you, okay? We're not here to point fingers at you or whatever, but the problem is, and this is what we were talking about earlier, Chris, when the public is asked to help and then no information is provided, then people, because of social media, and social media is here to stay, unfortunately, this never used to be a problem, never. Until social media, and it's terrible. I will be the first one to admit it's terrible. But let us help you clear it up, okay? So you don't own a cemetery and you don't own a funeral home, is that right?
Okay, sorry guys, have a lot going on. I see. Hey, Kimberly Brummett, thanks for anybody coming in. Thank you. I'm going to play this clip. I want to make sure that's okay to play this other clip, guys. Wally, Whoever sent that, is that okay? Is that okay with you guys? I know, right? That cat, that poor cat's like, please let me out of here. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so we were talking about that one part where he says, that his parents did not go to Alaska 2 days after Sebastian went missing. Right? Hello, YouTuber. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting texts. I will, Grace, I will. Just give me a second. I'm getting texts and emails and everything. Okay, guys, hang on. I'm going to pull this up. Okay, we're going to take our banner down. Okay, who do I need to give credit to somebody here, Wally? Any kind of credit? I feel like I'm all over the place. Was this from the other night? Okay. Oh, lovely. I get to give credit there. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Let's play our music a little louder, too. So, I guess this is how we spell it. I've never known how to, but here we go. Let's see here. This little segment, I guess it's a screenshot. Lovely. Sorry, I'm all over the place. We're gonna play it. Okay.
I found out technically you can drive to Alaska, apparently.
You can?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
What?
can.
But
Yes, you absolutely can.
why do that when you have a private jet?
True.
Look, we took
like
the RV. Well, excuse me, my parents took the RV, okay, and they drove it all the way up to Alaska.
DJ, I can't stop it because I downloaded that, but I am stopping, and then we'll try to fast forward. Not sure how to do this. Load, guys, load. Hey, Bear Honey, come on in. Kathy Gordon, Lord, y'all. Okay, I'm all over the place. Play it again, Sandy says. I'm gonna play it.
I found out technically you can drive to Alaska, apparently.
You can?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
What?
can.
But
Yes, you absolutely can.
why do that when you have a private jet?
True.
Look, we took
like
the RV. Well, excuse me, my parents took the RV, okay, and they drove it all the way up to Alaska.
You know what, though? I've always wanted to go.
We took the RV. Thank you, Holly. Very good. Very good, honey. So, own words. Own words. Let's keep going. We're going to let you listen. Hey, YouTuber and Brock, thank you for coming in. Here we go. I'm going to give the credit on the banner to Web Sleuths.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, everybody, stop with that bullshit. All right.
Here, let me add this to the thing. We don't own a private plane. We don't own 78 pieces of property.
Mhm.
We don't own a private yacht. What else do you guys want to come up saying that we own? Like we're millionaires or something.
Now
Like we've
listen
got
this
this
part.
money growing off trees, which, by the way, it'd be great if we did, because I guarantee we wouldn't need anybody's help because he'd have been home by now.
Right. No,
If we'd been millionaires, we wouldn't have needed anybody's help. He would have been home by now. Right? Right? How do we know that, CP? How do we know that? How do you know that? Can you tell us, please? I'd like to know. Let's continue.
Oh, I understand. No, I completely understand. Okay. But understand, it's social media. This is what social media does. And it can be your
Worst nightmare.
or your best friend.
Yes.
And let us help it. And I can give you examples. I can have you talk to people that have said, yes, the people at Web Sleuths, they've helped us. They've been great. Okay.
Yes.
But hey guys, I understand why Chris is angry, because it's coming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Horrible crap about him. Okay. And his family. I get the anger. So we're going to help you. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let my cat out before she drives everybody crazy. So I apologize. So hang on. Chloe, is there anything you'd like to say while I let drive me nuts?
I will ask the question. I'll actually read you the message I sent you.
And in my opinion, he avoids
this was March
this.
17th.
And hello, Texas,
good
Plain
afternoon,
Jane. Hello, anybody coming in? Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit that like button, a thumbs up if you want to become a member. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get my memberships up there, guys. We're trying to grow. Thank you.
Yes, I wrote this in a chat you're involved with, but I'm worried it may be lost because there's so much chatter.
Hey,
First, let me say
Brandy.
I'm a Tennessee
Well,
crime
child.
investigator and have been praying and actively bringing awareness to Sebastian from day one. His heart is near, or his case is near and dear to my heart. I had a question. I know Sebastian went to his dad's every other weekend or so. Did you come home on those weekends? Not a specific date, but just in general. Or did Katie come and stay with you? Are you often gone during the week? Just curious about Sebastian's day-to-day dynamic with his parents. And then I messaged you again after I posted that question publicly. You asked me to post it publicly, and I did, and then I wasn't answered. And I said, hey, Chris, just messaging again. So it'll be at the top. I know you said you get a ton of messages.
So, and again, we understand that you get a ton of messages. We absolutely understand that. Is there somebody else in our chat room? I can't see it.
Heather.
Heather, do you want to come up? I guess she does.
I'm here.
Hi, guy.
Oh, she is. Okay. Oh, hi, Heather. I didn't.
I'm going to try to fast forward this. I should have wrote down the timestamp. I didn't.
Make you angry.
So here, let me explain to y'all something that y'all don't get a chance to see, because unfortunately we're meeting on a very bad circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Seth can contest to this. So Seth comes to Tennessee. He gets his job in the security force. He wants to be law
This is
enforcement.
where
He
he's
has had a
talking
dream
about
of
helping
being
Seth
law
get a
enforcement
job
since
with
I had
law
known him.
enforcement. So
Remind people to hand out the flyers and put them up everywhere.
Clear a lot up tonight, and I'm
Yes,
so
let's
glad.
do this.
Okay, VW says, Chris, are you frustrated with law enforcement, or do you feel like you're getting adequate information from them?
I'm not upset with law enforcement. I'm gonna tell you right now, the agencies that are involved have thrown every asset that they have at this. What people don't understand, this has actually probably been one of the largest searches for a missing child in Sumner County history, period, and probably in the state, with the number of assets. Do I think they're doing everything they can? You bet your sweet hell I am. You can bet on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, I mean, just short of making everybody in this United States go hand in hand, start on one side of the country and sweep through hand in hand, that's probably about, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I'm very happy with what they've done. I know there are some other folks that don't feel that way, and I'm sorry because they are not in the know.
you hear that?
But you do have.
Let's rewind. He's very happy with LE, but some people don't feel that way because they're not in the know. Please collaborate and explain to us, CP, please. What does that mean?
We also received tips that have been called into law enforcement, but the person that called the tip in didn't get any feedback when they were told they were going to be called back. And so they were worried that maybe it didn't get looked into enough. So I don't
So
want you to think
for
we're
the
not
for the record,
passing
right?
tips
So
to law
for the record, I think what folks need to understand, because no, y'all don't know, y'all don't have all the information that Katie and I and some of the information that Seth has. You don't, and I understand that. And I'm sorry that we can't give you every single thing under the sun. I wished we truly could, but unfortunately we can't.
Right.
But when you do make a report and you give them a name and a number, you tell them the location, you tell them a very detailed description and everything. You don't expect to get a call back from law enforcement, period. Don't. Because I'm sorry, but they don't have the time to stop and answer every single callback when they're looking for missing.
Right.
So I'm sorry that some of y'all feel that you deserve an answer, but it's not. And I'm sorry, it's just going to sound rude when I say this, but you don't deserve an answer. You'll get the answer when we get the answer. The family gets the answer on a missing boy, not strangers. They're not calling y'all to tell you.
And we can understand why strangers, right? Why strangers would not get the information that a family member would. But is Seth getting the same exact answers allegedly? And this is all alleged in my opinion, speculation, right? Is he getting the same as the other part of the family? Because it's just so confusing, right? It's confusing to all of us. So hang on just a second and let's continue listening.
Chris, this is what I have to tell when I talk to law enforcement, and it's difficult to accept, and I still have trouble with it too. This is the way it is. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But again, when you ask the public for help, people are going to start looking, and they look at the last place that Sebastian was known to be. And then it just goes from there. And I'm sorry, it shouldn't, but that's how it does. And we can clear a lot up tonight. And I'm so
let's
glad.
do this.
Okay, BW says, Chris, are you frustrated with law enforcement, or do you feel like you're getting adequate information from them?
I'm not upset with law enforcement. I'm going to tell you right now, the agencies that are involved have thrown.
They can make more money, and it's disgusting. Absolutely.
Oh, very much
disgusting.
so. Very much so.
And I want to add something to that. Like I told
Thank you,
Chris earlier,
Carmen,
everybody
for
that's
your input.
involved
Thank
in
you
this
for
case is
being
under a
here.
microscope.
The
I've been
chat
ripped
just went blank. And I thank everybody for coming in. I'm going over this because I've never been over this. And we're going to continue watching, guys. And I'll stop in between because this is their, credit to them because this is their information and in their channel. But please go subscribe to them when you can. Very interesting information, in my opinion.
shreds. They've been ripped to shreds. Seth has been ripped to shreds. I mean, like, the public gets a hold of somebody in the spotlight and they dig into them and they pull up anything that they can about them. And some of it's true and some of it's not. It doesn't help find Sebastian. And that's where we all need to get on the same page and regroup and just make the decision right here, right now, to ignore the rumors, to clear up misinformation, and just to get on track so that we can start trying to find Sebastian.
Now,
Right. If we can keep parties involved in this investigation focused on that and staying off of YouTube and other aspects of social media and playing the game, okay?
Yes.
I'm sure we.
Hang on. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He said if we can keep other parties involved and off of YouTube. Well, Who's been on YouTube lately? In my opinion, allegedly, you know, that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how, you know, it sounds like, in my opinion, he cuts others down so many times so much.
Would all benefit greatly, and this would completely change narratives and the direction, and it would straight focus completely on Sebastian.
Well, let's do this. This podcast or Web Sleuths podcast that we're on right now. We can make a pact right now. That's what we're doing right here, right?
But here's the other thing. I appreciate you want to make that pact, but you know exactly who I'm referring to. That needs to be done publicly as well then.
Well, all we can do is what we can do here tonight. So, but Chris, there's a couple of questions, and then there is somebody there is somebody that wants to come on the panel, and I don't know if you want them on here, but let me ask you these questions first, okay? Everybody wants to know, what do you think happened to Sebastian? What do you think happened?
I don't know. For the love of God, I wished I had an answer. I wished we had something to go off of, but we
Chris,
don't.
I asked Seth this a few weeks ago, and so just no thought.
I'm gonna hear you out.
In your gut, spit it out. Doesn't matter if it sounds completely off the wall. What is your knee-jerk reaction to what happened?
Now, y'all listen to this too.
Sebastian walked out of the house, stepped off the porch, and has vanished into thin air. That is what I think, because that is what I know.
But what do you mean you know?
I've been part of the investigation since day one.
So, y'all, he just walked out the front porch, and just vanished. Just poof. Okay? And he knows. That's what he stated, not what I stated. TJ says, put holy water. Grace says, yep. That was very... I didn't know it was an investigation to begin with, right? At the beginning, it was a missing child's case, right? Allegedly. But you were 2 months into it, and you're part of the investigation.
Okay.
And if anybody else out there that's got some information in regards to where Sebastian has went, because last time I checked, there's not one shred of evidence.
You know he walked off the porch is what I'm asking.
I'm telling you, unless this kid is just in the thin air on my front porch, he sure had to go somewhere, so he had to walk off the front porch. Now, if you're trying to insinuate somebody was in my house or somebody's taking that child outside of my house, say
I'm not
that.
insinuating anything. I'm asking, do you know?
You guys see how it kind of turns everything around on everybody else? If you guys are insinuating that somebody was in my house and took that child outside of my house. Did you hear that? Let's play it again. Play it again. Not my words, right?
And regroup and just make the decision right here, right now, to ignore the rumors, to clear up misinformation, and just to get on track so that we can start trying to find Sebastian.
Now,
right. If we can keep parties involved in this investigation focused on that and staying off of YouTube and other aspects of social media and playing the game, okay,
Yes.
I'm sure we would all benefit greatly, and this would completely change narratives and the direction, and it would straight focus completely on Sebastian.
Well, let's do this. This call, this podcast or Web Sleuths podcast that we're on right now. We can make a pact right now. That's what we're doing right here, right?
But here's the other thing. I appreciate you willing to make that pact, but you know exactly who I'm referring to. That needs to be done publicly as well then.
Well, all we can do is what we can do here
True.
tonight. So, but Chris, there's a couple of questions, and then there is somebody. There is somebody that wants to come on the panel, and I don't know if you want them on here, but
Who is
I'll
it?
ask. Well, let me ask you these questions first, okay? Everybody wants to know, what do you think happened to Sebastian? What do you think happened?
I don't know. For the love of God, I wished I had an answer. I wished we had something to go off of,
So,
but we
Chris,
don't.
I asked Seth this a few weeks ago, and
Mhm.
so just no
I'm gonna
thought
hear you out.
in your gut, spit it out. Doesn't matter if
The front door?
or any door.
Is that what you're asking?
Do you know?
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
Okay, thank you. I just need a confirmation. I don't play games here. So, just to make this real crystal clear, there's a back door. Every door in the house, when Katie got up that morning, was locked.
Okay.
Since it's already out there, there's a keypad.
So, crystal clear. Just because the doors were locked when she got up doesn't mean they could have not been unlocked when she went to bed, right? We don't know because we weren't there. There's a lot of people in the bushes right now. Please hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer. But we're just listening to this and a few other things, and some things stood out to me because I've never really went over this video in its entirety. There's 70 people in here. Please hit that like button or the dislike, whichever you prefer.
On the front door. You don't need a key to unlock and lock my front door.
Mm-hmm.
But you need a key to lock every other door. And every other door was locked, folks.
So it
Did Katie do that?
Do
And he
what?
walked out, and did Katie make sure all the other doors were locked? And could have Sebastian just walked out? Could he have walked out the front door?
Every door was locked.
So what you're saying is that the only possibility is the front door. Is that what you're saying?
I am saying the most conceivable way possible that this makes sense is that he walked out the front door.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Did he walk out without his shoes on? Is that what you believe?
My statement earlier is real simple.
So I see some people saying that he may be in here. If Chris or CP, whatever you want me to call you, is in here, I'm not sure how to shut the chat down, but I will. And I can drop a link and you can come on panel and you can talk to us because we have some questions around here, right? And we just want answers just like you do, right? So if you're hearing me, this is about the 4th time that I've said you can come on my panel. Just let me know and I can drop a link.
Sebastian walked out of the house not wearing any shoes.
Could he have been running and scared of something?
Don't know. He could. It's a young boy. It's dark outside. God only knows.
Now, there is somebody that has been asking to come on, and Gray Hughes, he would like to talk to you. Would you like
You can
him?
bring that man on board because I've talked to him. I respect him, and I will talk to him.
Gray, I just sent you the Facebook link, so jump on up. Okay, Gray? I just sent it to your Facebook. So he'll be jumping on here shortly. Stacy, can you keep an eye out because I can't see because of my stupid computer.
Hey,
Okay.
in the meantime, I would like to, since Chris is here and this has become very public, I would like to mention something that we spoke about earlier. Chris and Katie did actually confirm that the clothes that he was wearing at Texas Roadhouse that night were accounted for. And I believe they were the articles of clothing that were used for the scent dog. Am I correct when I say that?
Right here's the part that I wanted everybody to hear. Listen closely, because a black long sleeve shirt isn't mentioned. It's only a long sleeve shirt that is mentioned until after Chloe speaks of a black long sleeve. Okay? Just want to know what we're looking for if we see Sebastian. I'm sure by now he's changed clothes if he's out there somewhere, right? But at the beginning, they should have had this completely straight of what child looked like what he had on, in my opinion, right?
That, Chris?
Yes, those clothes are in the possession of law enforcement.
Great. And so do we know what Sebastian was wearing when he left?
From the house that night?
Yes.
The description is still the same. It hasn't changed from 60 days ago. However, I will say this much. Some of the information that's out on some of these posters and flyers, we have actually requested to have some of that changed, but it hasn't happened. Through what the description actually should be. Sebastian was wearing long black pants. Think of the 1970 style Adidas style pants. You know, had that white stripes down the side.
Now listen.
That style of pants on. He had a long sleeve shirt, not a sweatshirt, not a hoodie.
He had a long sleeve shirt, not a sweatshirt, not a hoodie. Never mentioned a black long sleeve shirt until later, right?
A long sleeve shirt. On the front of that shirt is probably one of three depictions: Halloween, Star Wars, or Minecraft.
Okay.
Chris, I know that Sebastian didn't have very many pairs of shoes because his feet were growing, and Katie would toss them out pretty quickly after he grew out of them. But is there a reason we can't confirm which shirt if it's just one of three?
I didn't say one of three depictions on a shirt.
Okay, so that's
So
three
there's
different shirts, right?
Say again, I'm sorry.
So I don't know if we're saying the same thing or something different, but are you saying there's three different possible shirts he was wearing? Like he had three different black long sleeve shirts. One had Halloween on it. One had Minecraft
what I'm
on
telling
it.
you,
Star
no,
Wars.
that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I said he had a long sleeve black shirt on. And on that shirt had one of three depictions. I didn't say he had three.
See? He says black after Chloe says black. Wild Child says, funny how CP knows he left the house that night. Not early morning, not just before sunup, but that night. And in my opinion, how would he know what he was wearing to bed if he was at work? Right? I'm sure that's been brought up before, but I'm just re-questioning a lot of stuff that I've heard. And it's coming up to where he brings let's see. Let's click on over. Let's go to another site because I'm not sure if it's on here. Thank you to Web Sleuths for that part. We're going to have to jump over because I couldn't find it on here. We're going to jump over to JS for Justice. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's remove Web Sleuths. We're going to go to J's for Justice, and I hope and I pray to the good Lord above that it didn't jump all over the place. But she's going, hey, Sammy, hello. Over here, she is, let's see here. She is talking about some things, and I had it paused where I needed it. I'm hoping it still stays paused where I needed it. Okay. I think where I need to go. Hang on, right here. Right here. Okay. Let's add the stage. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, guys. Okay, I got my banner up, my music going. We're good. Okay. I know it takes a while for me to do all this, but let's listen where he mentions Bobby and Carter again. Why he keeps referring to them, I haven't a clue.
Line away from everybody else in our own private conversation. You and I, we sit down and we can talk. Literally, please. You had people watch us doing it Sunday at that vigil.
Well,
They were snapping pictures because they were trying to get some juicy information.
Trish,
So let's answer.
can we move on to the question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's. There's a question here in chat, and I've heard this. And Chris, this is a good one I'd like to clear up.
Okay.
Is it true that Chris told Seth, "You will find your son at church"?
Hang on, guys. I think it jumped around. Hello. Hello, Selena. Hello, others that came in. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Bo. I just want to make sure you guys do know that this channel is for 21 and up, just in case it is not fitting for 21 and below. Just want to let you know that because there is things in here. I think I may have to rewind this. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm trying to find the good spot where they were talking about something. This is so hard to see on here. Let's see if it's right here. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my screen wanted to jump wherever it wanted to jump. I want to make sure I'm in the right area. Okay? Want to make sure I'm in the right area to hear what we were going to hear. Okay. Right here, I think it is. Let's keep playing this. And credit goes to JS for Justice for this.
Don't you talk about my mama. Okay, Roberta. And why should Seth have to call his mom? Welcome to the dysfunction. Listen to this.
I have seen the video footage of Seth on Sunday. Don't tell me you hadn't. I know you have. You sat in the room with all the agents.
No, they didn't.
show me the video footage, buddy.
So you didn't see, you weren't sitting in a room
Wait a minute.
with law enforcement, the district attorney, when they showed you a video when you wanted proof of life, saying that you hadn't seen proof since Friday.
Ooh.
When you've been at my house the first 3 damn days.
Ooh.
Chris, let Seth speak.
What? The district attorney? They were in a room with the district attorney? Hashtag criminal investigation. The district attorney talking about what? Charges? He's so mad.
I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to Katie.
Well, it's real simple, Seth.
To put it to the
Of Seth on Sunday. Don't tell me you hadn't. I know you have. You sat in the room with all the agents.
You can show me the video footage, buddy.
So you didn't see, you weren't sitting in a room
Wait a
with
minute.
law enforcement, the district attorney, when they showed you a video when you wanted proof of life, saying that you hadn't seen proof since Friday. When you've been at my house the first 3 damn days.
Sunday, buddy.
Chris, let Seth speak. Go ahead, Seth.
Chris, they showed me video proof of him coming out of Texas Roadhouse on Sunday.
On a Sunday night. You damn right.
Just, Chris,
Seth, I got a problem with you sitting here making these accusations. Because if you've got a problem with them, guess what?
Hang on, guys. Ah, hang on. This is jumping around, giving me trouble. I've got so many screens on. Don't know where it's open at, and I don't know what's not stopping. Hang on. Okay. Now, let's start this where I need to. Sorry. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my screen jumped again. So let's share this one more time. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry, I apologize. Today evidently is not my day. Okay, we're going to add the screen again. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's play.
Chris, they showed me video proof of him coming out of Texas
Roadhouse
on Sunday.
On a Sunday night. You damn right.
Just, Chris,
Seth, I got a problem with you sitting here making these accusations. Because if you've got a problem with them, guess what?
Let's squash it.
I think we're just trying to talk things out, and I don't even know if this should be public, honestly.
Same.
Okay, here's all the public knowledge you need on this deal. Law enforcement has talked to my parents, my whole family. Once again, the statement is true, what law enforcement says. Just because you hear a rumor doesn't make it true.
Chris,
I don't think he said it was true. I think he's just trying to clarify.
He said
That's not clarifying. No, stop sitting here trying to defend his actions. Stop.
Okay.
The fact is, Chris, is I'm trying to squash the rumor. We're both here. Squashing the rumor.
So right here, this was on, well, Jay's commentating on this. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you, guys. Sorry. But Jay is commentating on the web sleuths where Seth, Heather, Chloe, and CP are up there, okay? But I think it's coming up where he mentions, let's sit down and talk with Bobby and Carter, okay? Right? So I'm going to play dumb here because I wasn't around at the beginning. Who is Bobby and Carter? Why are they mentioned so many times? And why is this a criminal investigation? Chris, if you could answer these and come up, that'd be great. Because I'd like to know.
Seth, there is no rumor. You know, my parents were not with Katie on Sunday.
That's all I'm doing, Chris.
No, you're causing a problem because you know damn good and well where my parents were at their house on Sunday night. They weren't near Katie. They weren't near Sebastian. And if you got a problem, responsible adult, and just call her.
Chris. Can you hear me, Chris?
Oh, I can hear you.
Because all I'm hearing is anger and attitude from you.
Ghost.
What I'm trying
And you
to
should, Seth. You should.
No, he
Because
shouldn't.
what you're doing is bullshit, and you know it.
Okay, stop.
Okay,
People
all
are
right,
talking
enough.
over each other.
Enough.
Seth, go, and then Chris, go. Please, Seth, and then Chris. Thank you.
Hello, Pebbles.
Unified front squashes rumors together. That's all I am stating.
Okay, Chris.
This is a rumor floating around, and I would like us to squash it.
Yeah, I think that is a great rumor to try to squash. That one's on Facebook, and the rumor is actually that about your mom, her car being parked at like Warsham's and him getting
Okay, so here's the answer. The final,
His mom being parked at Warsham's. I don't know what Warsham's is. What is that, Terry Lynn? What's Warsham's? And he cuts her off.
Yeah,
She
he
mentions
does.
I
that.
would like us to squash it.
Well, let me tell you, Seth did amazing. And I think that PIs, aka PR, is just what he needed.
I agree.
And I'm not saying he didn't handle this on his own, but I feel like maybe Heather was texting him and they're helping him say the right things, keep his.
I agree with what she's saying here. And I've never listened to Jay, but she's spot on the money right here, I do believe, in my opinion. And if you listen, Grace, Chloe, the PI, comes out and says that allegedly people in the public there in the area was coming up to her, telling her about washrooms and the mom being parked there. And that's alleged in our opinions. We weren't there. But just continue listening to this.
It's cool, but also have the right comebacks. And I feel like that's what they're doing. And I think they're doing a good job. And I slung shit at them. But I do think that they are communicating with Seth and helping it guide him to do the right thing and say the right things and keep the right demeanor. And it's got to be freaking hard. It's right by the high school. Okay. Are they friends with the Warshams? Is that why they're just using the last name? Oh, you can bet your butt, Nikki, that Nancy's watching this.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Terry, let me know if you can come on tomorrow.
This is her commentary.
13 to 18 different dogs.
Listen about this, sir.
On social media. You want to have this conversation, Seth? You call me, you get Heather, you get Chloe on the phone.
That's
Hell,
fine.
I'll do you one better. And I will get Bobby and Carter on the phone, and we'll all sit down and have this little fucking powwow.
Woo!
So,
Wait a minute. Chloe triggered him.
let's rewind.
About the locations of all these people to see.
Squash. That one's on Facebook, and the rumor is actually that about your mom, her car being parked at like Warsham's and him getting
Okay, so here's the answer. The final answer to
It's
this.
not just an
Just
online
finish
rumor
one.
because people have driven up to me and personally spoken
Oh, yeah.
to me about this.
Okay,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, can I make the statement?
I
This is very simple. This
Please do.
conversation has nothing to do on social media. You want to have this conversation, Seth? You call me, you get Heather, you get Chloe on the phone.
That's
Hell,
fine.
I'll do you one better, and
Fine.
I will get Bobby and Carter on the phone, and we'll all sit down and have this little fucking powwow.
Woo! Wait a minute. Chloe triggered him. About the mom being parked at Worsham's.
So, we're not insinuating anything, right? We're just going off of what we're hearing, right? Nothing is fact, right? But let's stop the screen for a second. Let's be serious. And turn the music off, take the banner off. I'm going to show y'all a little something that I found. Hang on, let me turn the music off. This music's annoying. Okay. Let's find. I'm going to show y'all something. Hey, DJ. Sorry, hon. I didn't see chat for a while. Welcome back in. And we all love you. Let's see here. I want to read this. Let's see. Conflict of interest 1. Okay, I'm going to read this from my phone, but have it right here. This is what Miss Grace has been saying all along. And this is just suggestion. It's not our lives, of course, but just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. If I can find this, hang on just a second. Give me a second because I cannot read it from the screen. I'm going to have to read it what I can. A conflict of interest in law enforcement. Now, this is just in case, okay? Just in case you ever run into this, okay? That's all I'm saying. Happens when other personal interests, financial, familia, like say your family's in law enforcement, right? Vertical hasn't moved for the last 30 minutes. But say, you have family in law enforcement, which a lot of people do, right? Yeah, I know, Grace. And it says, or social could bias their official duties, creating risk that their judgment is compromised, leading to unfairness or the appearance of impropriety in investigations, prosecutions, or decisions, potentially involving family, friends, or business dealings. We don't know if anybody's kin to anybody. We don't know if anybody knows anybody in this case. Only the people involved do, right? So don't go around saying that I'm insinuating this. I'm just saying, only they know. It's a serious ethical issue requiring disclosure and recusal to maintain public trust, especially when an officer's private life intersects with their professional responsibilities. Financial ties. An officer investigating a business where they or a family member have a significant financial stake. Personal relationships. An officer involved in a case with a friend, relative, spouse, child, parent, or someone they have a close non-professional relationship with. Outside employment, a second job or business that conflicts with police duties. Okay, let's go to the second one. Okay. Let's read. I'm having to read this little tiny stuff. Okay. Political influence. A district attorney relying on police for cases while also depending on police unions for re-election. creating a conflict with prosecuting officers. Why it matters? It matters because integrity and trust erodes public confidence in the impartiality and fairness of law enforcement. Legal challenges can undermine investigations or prosecutions by raising doubts about the integrity of evidence or decisions. Ethical duty. Officers have a duty to act impartially, and conflicts create a risk. And guys, again, I'm not saying this is the case. I'm saying if you ever run into this issue, if you ever run into it, I'm trying to click on the next page. This is what you need to do. How it is handled. Disclosure. Officers must report potential conflicts to supervisors or ethics board. Recusal removal. The officer removes themselves from the situation, often by leaving the scene or delegating the decision. Hey, Leslie, keeping it real. Supervisory review. A supervisor might take over the decision-making process. Policies. Agencies have formal policies defining conflicts, requiring disclosure, and outlining procedures. So, in case you all need that one day, you'll remember what Kiki said, right? Okay. I had a few other things to pull up, but I can't even remember what it was. And we're just not going to do that. We're going to close out for the day. But one thing that was interesting to me was what I played on there, guys. It was talking about, we heard a long sleeve shirt. We heard a long sleeve black shirt. But on one of the dispatch, and I'll play it the next time, on the dispatch, it mentioned a purple hoodie with a hole. So if you go over to Jessica, what was the name? I want you to go look at it for yourselves and listen, okay? Her name's Jessica Danielle. Type in her name and Sebastian dispatch. And in the middle, they mentioned something about a light purple hoodie with a hole. And they say, well, the parents know. And the officer says, I doubt it. Okay. That's alleged, in my opinion, what it says. So, but I really appreciate you guys being here. And even though I didn't get any new memberships, I'm still going to play my song because I want to hear my song again. And I want to thank my members and mods, okay, because they put up with listening to me for so long. They keep the chat going. We're going to do some sort of appreciation soon for them. We also will have a members chat or members live when I hit 25. When I hit 25 members. I know that's not a lot. I'm growing slowly, but that's okay. Trees grow slowly that have strong trunks, right? So here y'all go. This is just for y'all being here today.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime.
And here we go, guys. Love you all much. Have a great, great evening. DJ says he's the dancing beaver. Love y'all. Bye.
$500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home.